Good morning. I am Chandrasekhar, lecturer in the Department of Machine Tool Technology. Today I am going to explain the subject Power Plant Engineering. That is, subject code is 15MI 53B. That comes to the 5th semester MTT students. In that unit number 2, that is chapter number 2, session number 12. That is the last session, Thermal Power Plant chapter. So in that chapter, today I am going to explain the topic Bunsen boiler, high pressure boiler. In that in that subject, Bunsen boilers. So in Bunsen boiler, course objective is to understand the basic concept of power plant. The main course objective. The next one is to understand and remember the concept of thermal power plant. Thermal power plant. This is the course objective. So the course outcomes are to recognize the concept of thermal power plant and its various parts. So, and also the student should understand the concept and parts of the Bunsen boiler. At the end of this session, the student should know the course outcomes. So Bunsen boiler, is a high pressure boiler. So Bunsen boiler definition is that it is a high pressure drumless supercritical water tube boiler with forced circulation. This boiler is which feed water is compressed to a supercritical pressure, and this prevents the formation of bubbles in the water tube surfaces. So parts of the Bunsen boiler. These are some of the main parts. Number one is the furnace. It is the space above the grate and below the boiler shell, which the fuel burned. The furnace is also called the firebox. The next one is the feed pump. It is a boiler accessory needed to force the feed water at high pressure into the boiler. Steam outlet. The superheated steam is supplied to the steam turbine by steam outlet pipe. Air preheater. Air preheater is necessary accessory that develops the heat in the exhaust gases by heating the air supplied to the furnace of the boiler. The preheater air improves the thermal efficiency of the fuel. Economizer. In economizer, burning the feed water to the certain temperature, it makes the recovery of the heat in the exhaust gases. Economizer improves the overall efficiency of the boiler by reducing the fuel consumption. The feed water by means of the feed pump is circulated through the economizer tubes. Hot flue gases passes over the economizer tubes and the feed water is preheated. So radiant superheater. It is superheater that heats water from radiation generated by burnt fuel. This increases the temperature to supercritical temperature. The feed water from the economizer flows into the radiant evaporator with radiant parallel tube section. The radiant evaporator receives the heat from the burning fuel through the radiation process, and the majority of water is converted into steam. So convection superheater. Convection superheater superheats the steam to the desired temperature, about 650 degrees centigrade. The saturated steam is now passed through the convection superheated, where the saturated steam has superheated to 650 degrees centigrade. The radiant evaporator, the convection evaporator, and the convection superheated are all arranged in path of the flue gases. Convection evaporator. In convection evaporator, it evaporates the superheated water and transforms them into steam. It does this by convection method of heat transfer from hot exhaust gases to water. The remaining water is evaporated in convection evaporator, absorbing the heat from the hot gases by convection. Thus, the saturated high-pressure steam at pressure of 210 kg per square centimeter is produced. Bunsen boiler working. It works on the pressure of the water, which is increased to the supercritical pressure, that is above the critical pressure of 225 bar. When the pressure of water increases to the supercritical level, the latent heat of water becomes zero, and due to this, it directly changes into steam without boiling, and this prevents the formation of bubbles at the tube surface. In Bunsen boiler, the feed pump increases the pressure of the water to supercritical pressure, and then it enters into the economizer. From an economizer, the water passes to the radiant heater. Here, the water receives the heat through radiation and partly gets converted into steam. The temperature rises almost to the supercritical temperature. After the mixture of steam and water enters into the convective evaporator, where it is completely converted into steam and may superheated to some degree. So finally, it is passed through superheated to obtain the desired superheated steam. This superheated steam is then used by turbines or engines to produce electricity. So the mainly it works on the pressure of the water, which is increased to supercritical pressure. So the boiler feed pump is increases the pressure of the water to the supercritical pressure and then enters into the economizer. From an economizer, water passes through the radiant heater. Here, water receives the heat through radiation and partly gets converted into steam. The temperature rises almost to the supercritical temperature. After that mixture of the steam and water enters to the convective evaporator, where it completely converted to steam and may superheat to some degree. So this is the uh, working. Finally passed through the superheated to obtain the desired superheated steam. This superheated steam is used for turbines or engines to mainly production of electricity or generation of electricity. Bunsen boiler advantage. The main advantage of the Bunsen boilers, it is say lightweight and it has no drum. There is no water drum in this boiler. For this reason, it is lighter than another boiler. It its starting time is less than other boiler, and it has up to 90% thermal efficiency, and it has 90% thermal efficiency. So this is the efficiency also good. So easy, less starting time, and then without water drum, so lightweight, and so compared to other boiler, weight is less. Floor space required is also less. Main disadvantage of the Bunsen boiler. The disadvantages of the main Bunsen boilers are due to supercritical types of boiler. Its controlling needs to monitor every time for preventing an explosion, bursting action. So controlling of the boiler is very little bit difficult. So otherwise there is a chance of bursting or explosion in the boiler. So boiler control for variable load is little bit difficult. So that's why we have to maintain carefully for the explosion or bursting action. So Bunsen boiler features. In Bunsen boiler there are no drums, so total weight of the Bunsen boiler 20% less than the other types of boiler. So that because of no drums are used in this boiler, the transfer of Bunsen boiler parts is easy. So chances of all the parts may be carried to the site without pre-assembly. The one more feature is a one through boiler and feed water entering at one end is discharged as superheated steam at the other end. The formation of heavy deposits takes place on heated surface is impure water is used. You may encounter some difficulties controlling the boiler for variable loads. So the future is a good future for this Bunsen boiler. Less weight, simple, uh, easy. So power can be high rate of power electricity can be generated. So these are all some working principles of the working principle, the advantage, disadvantage, and future of the Bunsen boilers. So you can next move on to the multiple choice questions in this session. So in multiple choice question, some of the questions. Question number one: Bunsen boiler is a dash pressure water tube boiler. Given answers are low, high, medium, all of the above. So the Bunsen boiler is a high pressure water tube boiler. Answer is B. Question number two: Economizer improves the overall efficiency of the boiler by reducing the fuel consumption. So we have to write yes or no. So the above statement is correct. That is yes. Answer is A. Next one is question number 3. Bunsen boiler is a lightweight and it has no water drum. You have to write yes or no. The correct answer. Whether it is no, yes, both or none of the above. There are 4 questions answers. Among that, B is correct. Bunsen boiler is a lightweight and it has no water drum. Fourth question: Bunsen boiler has up to dash thermal efficiency 18, 70, 90, 100. So correct answer is 90. Bunsen boiler has up to 90% thermal efficiency. Question number 5th: boiler control for the variable loads is difficult. So in Bunsen boiler, the controlling is difficult. That is the correct answer is yes. Given among the given 4 answers, answer is C. Next, sixth question. Total weight of the Bunsen boiler is 20% less than the other boiler. That is right or wrong? So answer is right. Question number answer is B. Next question number 7. Bunsen boiler furnace is also called as firebox. Whether it is right or wrong? So that is answer is yes. It is also called firebox. Next one is question number 8. Bunsen boiler what parts is easy? You have to tell right or wrong. So the answer is C. Yes, Bunsen boiler has easy parts. Next question number 9. Bunsen boiler. One of the advantages is air formation, water formation, gas formation, no bubble formation. So answer is no bubble formation. Answer is A. Next question is 10th question. Bubble formation in the boiler. Bubble formation in the boiler is dash the heat transfer rate. Bubble formation in the boiler dash the heat transfer rate. increases, runs, reduces, works. So correct answer is reduces. Bubble formation in the boiler reduces the heat transfer rate. Though these are some multiple choice questions. This that answer is given for your reference. So next question is descriptive type questions. In the descriptive type questions, that is summary of the topic. So you have to write the passage answer, draw the neat sketch of Bunsen boiler and label the parts. You have to write the neat sketch. And next question is explain the working principle of Bunsen boiler. So you have to write the correct answer, essay answer, paragraph answer. That is principle how it works. So write the working principle of Bunsen boiler. So the activity is student. The student should know about this boiler. It is difficult in theoretically. So hence they should know practically. It is very understanding. So that they suppose the student in a group they should visit nearby power stations or power plants if it is there, and study the visit near power station for different types of high pressure boilers, or to make a models or project uh, to how the Bunsen boiler is works, parts and other things working principles, like they should do a project, do a model for that, to how it works. For more information, it is better for the activity to the students. So that is the end of the session. Thank you.